All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We've got the finals here, Matrix versus Linan for the S- tier and below tournament. Maserati's joins me here.
How's it going?
All right, so we're here to talk about Kingdom Hearts, you guys. Toy Story World, yes. Maserati's?
Wrong cast.
Okay, so Linan with the hell here. This is gonna be a really interesting game. I mean, this throws me back to way back in the day when one of my mods, Mastered, went up against I can't remember whose it was, a Vamana, and he went Ra, and I was like trying to analyze how bad that was for Ra, and the Ra ended up winning it.
Oh,
I feel like that's the case. Oh, he actually missed a Sunder. Oops, sorry, we're not. Yeah, we're synced. But yeah, I can't believe Matrix missed that Sunder. Usually such an accurate player, but just dropped the ball there.
I feel like these guards reflect the players so much.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Guards, whereas Matrix really known for his warrior play, and we get the chance to see them clash in this matchup.
Yeah, it's scary because you don't want to give Matrix a warrior, and Linan banned out. One was Amaterasu
And Shock.
and Shock, so it definitely was both warriors. I guess he probably anticipated the warrior Vamana being the next pickup, given that he would be, you know, kind of next in line sort of thing. But you can't ban them all out.
Agreed. Like so many warriors in the S- tier list, so Matrix able to pick up for Vamana, and Vamana I definitely think is a strong pick in this tournament. Definitely a very strong ability damage in the early game, which he can use to snowball. But on top of that, he also has the potential for going into an auto attack build, synergizing with his ult. Vamana, a very interesting guard. What do you think of this matchup?
Vamana provides an excellent pressure game, one of the best in the game, especially against gods with lower clear. Hell, in this early stage, you know, come mid-game point, she's going to be clearing very easily and, you know, sustaining very easily as well. But in the very early stages here, Vamana should be able to bully her, as we've seen him do, especially without an escape on her side and before she's really got much access to that cleanse. She's going to have a tough time of it. It's going to be up to Linan to make sure that Matrix doesn't snowball out of control. The buffs are all going to, or not all, but, you know, the buffs, probably the two buffs, the red and his blue, will belong to Matrix throughout the game. And it's gonna come down to late game, in my opinion. Unless Matrix oversteps.
Ult expended, but just not able to catch up. But he's on the chase.
If he hits him with a 3 here, oh wow, he might not need it. Oh wow, it's strange from Linan. Mad oh wow is coming out for me. That's how you know it's intense. The blue stone actually took it there.
Wow, really close. The sprint expended as well. Maybe Matrix was waiting a little bit on the abilities to see if he could get Linan to use the sprint. If he was, really well played. But
maybe. I feel like it just had to be on cooldown. Sometimes I wish I could see the cooldowns too with all the items and shit. Maybe like every team fight I should go to the player. That's some next level shit, man. We get fully funded. We start getting paid for this shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'll do.
But yeah, really good pickup by Matrix. Exactly what he needs to do. Run down this hell. Take advantage of his strong early game. Stop that hell from getting to the late game.
Yeah, even in the late though, it being Hell, a god that doesn't have much self-peel, she has a ton of burst, and I think Hell is extremely underrated. A lot of people would probably be surprised to see this pickup. Aphrodite was banned out, of course, by Matrix. He knows of the horrors of Queen Aphrodite's afro, and definitely doesn't want to be a part of it. So smart ban there. But Hell being the pickup, you know, Queen Aphrodite likes the healers, likes Hell, Chang'e, and Afro, obviously. So this would be the only other one available out of those.
I do like the choice from Behel to rush that defense. He's gone for the cooldown boots. It looks like he's going for a breastplate of Valor, really rushing the cooldown reduction to help him gain the tools quickly on cooldown to escape. Using the 2 as well in light stance will give the Hell CC immunity for a brief period of time, which could be really good to cleanse the slow coming out from Vamana's free, as well as if Matrix decides to go into a Frostbound Hammer in the late game, he can cleanse the slow off that ability, that item as well.
Yeah, I think that Matrix will go a Frostbound or a Fatalis here. You can't go both in this tournament. Oh, look at this! Look at this standoff. Oh my God! A little bit of miscalculation for Matrix there. That's the worst, to have your buff stolen out from right in front of you, especially after that whole standoff.
I was worried it was in stasis mode. I was like, oh no, they're not moving.
Yeah, me too, actually. That was exactly what went through my mind. Yeah, so this breastplate pickup from Linan, I always get so frustrated running into it against the better mages, or just like the mages that are trying to get to that late game, because it's so safe. It is so secure. It absolutely ensures that they're going to get there, and it's giving her mana along the way, so, you know, that's really all that Hell requires to have better lane clear here. She's got access to 2 very potent abilities, clear lane with.
I do like,
I was gonna say too bad for Linan not picking up that blue buff right there. It was actually free, but didn't realize that it was up. Should have just done that little hop, you know, that little hop through your jump key to check to see if it was up, and definitely would have been able to take it down, no problem. But oh well.
I do like the choice of Linan to go into a mana chalice, really helping her in the early game to keep up her mana pool and really keep pressuring.
Yeah, I feel like Mana Chalice is super underrated. A lot of people go Health Chalices, but Mana Chalice almost never touched upon. And I like it in certain circumstances where your god really feels the need it. Certain gods that that I've played more and I just like don't go the Mana Chalice out of stubbornness, like Bastet would be really nice. Even Uller, I feel like at times can benefit a lot from them. But I don't mess around too much with the Chalice in general. It's mostly stubbornness, but you know, it doesn't feel right to me. I don't like it. But no, I like it here from Linan, yeah.
I agree, I do really like the Chalice pickup, and I do like the option for Matrix to go into Brawler's Bleed Stick very early in the build, rather than what's typical for dual builds, but really rushing that allows him to keep pressuring and keep that damage going without the Hell being able to heal it up. Really like that pickup.
Yeah, definitely. I think we see brawlers rush so often right now in Duel. I mean, Bracer is just so strong. So whether you're fighting into a healer or a non-healer at this point, you're generally rushing some sort of anti-heal item just because of Bracer and the possibility of Bancrofts as well, which we actually don't see on the Linan here. And you usually don't see it on the healers too much. They're more trying to get their mana pools online. That's what's more important to them. And Bancrofts doesn't help with that at all. It actually is it kind of baits you into some bad positions in terms of mana. Oh, wow, that sucks for Linan, not able to find that. Yeah, it ooms you very hard in the early game with these guys that you kind of want to try to poke with more, because you're doing a lot of damage, but you don't have a lot of mana sustain to keep it up.
Oh dear.
Oh, are you kidding me? What is it today? I hope the players aren't receiving this. I didn't hear any feedback from them after that last game.
I wonder if it's just server
and then it does this for me,
connection,
which it doesn't do for you, where it runs this back in time.
Stasis mode is over for me now.
Yeah,
and it looks like Hal's just going for that red buff. She's pressured out the Matrix. And now she's getting the red as a reward for that.
Yeah, I think what it is, you get a stasis mode, and for some reason it rewinds the game over and over for me until your stasis mode is over, since you're the host. That's a very strange decision, but
I wonder if it's my connection, or whether it's just
I'm
going
to kill you.
I hope it's not my connection.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not having any like lag talking to you, so...
You occasionally were. You are the culprit, Maseratis.
Oh dear.
That's it. If you weren't against Maseratis before, now is the time.
You're trying to lead some revolution here. But Vamana now going into a Fatalis. Not a lot of power on the Fatalis. He'll be lacking in the ability damage, but it'll allow him to stick to the Hell with auto attacks, What do you think of that?
I agree with it because the cleanse is going to allow him to cleanse the slow from Frostbound. So he's not, and he's got sprint as well. So 2 tools to cleanse that slow. He'd rather go into a Fatalis instead and stick to her regardless of if she's cleansed. You know, those autos are going to be pedaling out either way. So definitely the better pick. It's also one of the only attack speed items he needs. It depends if he wants to go into a more burst-oriented build or an auto attack kind of build. But if either way, it's really one of the only attack speed items he needs in this case. So it works out quite well for Vamana.
Matrix using his Shield of
Oh,
Thorns.
that was so good that he was able to get that off, but I don't know if it's enough.
The sprint comes in clutch, fair, allowing Lina to escape. Really unfortunate there.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
get a
no.
lot of value off that Shield of Thorns.
Yeah, Matrix has had to run the gauntlet this tournament, actually. I was just looking back at it. He started his 2nd seed, but he fought Genlife round 2, who's really a very strong ranked player who I think we'll see more in the tournaments as long as he enters. We'll see him rise a bit more. He's got a ton of potential, very strong player. Went through Airy King next. According to Airy, he made quick work of him in Matrix style, and then took down Jabber as well. That Gen Life game particularly, though, actually went for 1 hour. It went 1 hour long.
That's a crazy long game. But yeah, Matrix a very accomplished player, very known for his warrior play, so no surprise to see him on the Vamana.
Yeah, I feel like he gets the better end of the stick here, God choice wise, with Linan liking Chunga, Afro, and Hell. Because he's got less, less gods at his disposal, whereas Matrix can dig deep in this pool of warriors and play pretty much anything. Even the lower tier warriors can do quite a bit of work if you're able to push the early game hard enough. But Hell, like I said, the god that gets slept on a lot, so I think Linan might surprise us. Did that one just miss?
She's coming online. She's really doing a good job of kiting Matrix and constantly applying damage. She goes for the dive.
Wow, if she hit the 3, he would have died.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not connecting the 3, which really would have done the job. But we're seeing this point earlier than I was expecting. Linan is coming online. The Hell is coming online. And it's so hard for Matrix to do the required damage.
Oh shit, it really is you. Because at the same time as your voice just lagged, the game lagged.
Okay, I'm not experiencing any lag in game.
Really?
We'll switch it around. You can host.
Yeah, if I host, it's probably gonna be fine then. I would hope.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do that next time.
Yeah. Not blaming you, Maz. Don't worry.
Apologies.
It is you, but I'm not blaming you, you know?
Matrix does use a Shield of Thorns there. Sprint used by Linan. But it looks like a bit of a stall.
Yeah, Matrix uses the Shield of Thorns. That's so hard to fight into as any magical up against a warrior because you have to try to keep them at bay, and you're doing so much more damage to yourself because you don't have magical defense fighting up against it. Matrix in a tricky position here, though, but wow. What a bold decision to run through the tower, too, with the ultimate.
The problem is, these fights are really extended, and Hell thrives on extended fights. She really does, being able to use that heal over and over in a team fight really does help her.
Shit.
And I'm in stasis mode.
Yeah, me too. But no, it's absolutely true. It just goes to show this kind of mage late game. That's exactly what Linan's fighting and building towards. The double defense Warlock Sash. Doesn't even have any pen online yet, but is hitting very hard.
This is why I would have liked to see the Fatalis a bit later on in the build, because it's really not doing that much for him right now. He simply doesn't have the damage right now to auto-attack the Hell and really 100-0 her. He needs other defense other attack speed items online, like the Executioner, the Chin Size, to really get that attack speed, to get those auto attacks doing damage and to get that damage there. I feel like going with Vitalis this early hurt his ability-based damage, and I think that allowed the Hell to kind of get closer to her strong mid-game and late-game.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Even if he wasn't going to go another burst item instead of the Fatalis there, actually going for the Genjis before that Fatalis would have been really nice. And that's generally the build path for Warriors. I feel like Matrix does tend to get a little bit greedy with that itemization, where he'll go 2 damage items or 2, you know, offensive items instead of going a defensive item after his pen item. So that's a... you know, that could cost him, because this early game might be his only means of winning this match.
So I was finishing what looks like a rod, or perhaps a Kronos pendant.
They make me think it's stasis every time. For some reason, they've agreed to terrify me. Because the minions don't like respond normally either. I'm wondering if Linan is going to go into an anti-heal option or not. That's one rough part about Vamana. A lot of times you don't know if you should or not, because it's really just the ultimate, and you can kind of control him in that ultimate. But so it feels silly to prioritize the anti-heal against him. But at the same time, you know, it's very crucial to his game plan, and it could stop a lot of dives that he has on you, or a lot of turnarounds. And it's a big way to just secure the kills, make sure he doesn't have a get out of jail free card.
Agreed. So, following this haste and Fatalis, Matrix has decided to go into a Shogun's Kasari, and this is an item which is buffed recently, and it now gives a huge amount of attack speed, as well as a bunch of other stats. So I really like this pickup. I think it will definitely help him transition into the auto attack build. But again, I really want to see like an Executioner or a Chin, something to really make his auto attacks do a lot of damage. But for now, I definitely like him.
Yeah, that's true. I actually completely forgot about the Shoguns, as I always do for some reason, until I look through the items tab and see it when I'm looking for my next magical defense item. It's so strong. A lot of players are actually opting into it very early on now. Matrix doing so much damage.
These sprints have been so good by
the chase. Oh, the cleanse though, but it's not gonna continue.
She's just so slippery. She's so hard to
yeah, but not slippery enough. Oh my god. Actually, so slippery still, but
all the aim just comes out.
I don't think it's enough though. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna stop talking because it doesn't make sense.
Close.
He's so good. Queen Afro is so good. It's unbelievable. I've never seen somebody juke in that. Just, it doesn't make sense, man. I've had so many games against this guy, and he blows my mind every time with his pathing, with his maneuverability. It's just, it's crazy. He once got me to run back to my well and anti-healed me like 3 times throughout it as Chang'e, and had like Pestilence, and I ended up just getting absolutely nothing in the well and dying to his next one. And like, he had ran me the whole way to it and had still had the opportunity to do that. He closes the gap so well, or he maneuvers around you so well, and it's great stuff.
Yeah, really strong players coming out, really cerebral player, really using his mind and anticipating exactly what the Vamana is going to do.
Yeah, and he makes you look like an idiot too, because most people watching that will be like, Matrix like sucks, you know. Obviously he completely shit the bed there, but and of course he did mess up, but it's because of the conditioning from Linan, from Queen Aphrodite there, and it's so intense. It's not something you accommodate for.
For sure. Matrix is really losing his grip on this game. The Hell is coming online, and it's becoming increasingly more difficult for him to really lock down and do enough damage to the Hell while she's kiting, and it's going to become even harder because she's picking up an Emerald Mail, which builds into a number of items, one of which is the Shield of Rebirth.
That backing animation scares the shit out of me. I can't stand this skin.
It's a scary skin, man.
Yeah, they just showed the It trailer in the movie theaters today during that terrible movie you liked.
So good.
I can't stand it. It scares me so much.
Scary clowns, man. They're my kryptonite.
Wow. Look at both of these players navigating around each other so well, but Linan definitely getting the better of it. Sprints through here, but not going to find the slow. He's such an aggressive player, though. He just is always going to take it the extra mile. But he doesn't take it too far. Like, he takes it the extra mile, but he doesn't really get countered for it too often because he knows when to turn back.
Matrix's Salty Shogun has decided to go a Bulwark of Hope. Interesting. It looks like he's decided to abandon his attack speed build and he's kind of going more into a penetration build, seeing as he's picked up the Jotuns as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really weird to see Matrix abandon an item like that. A very important item, like the heavy defense items, because generally you see things. He's doing literally nothing.
Damage.
I have no idea. When I said that he needed next to nothing more than Fatalis, I meant he has to go one more thing. Like he's got to get Chins, or he's got to get Titans, or not Titans, Executioner. He needs one of the others. Yeah, one of the other percentage pen, and it's just not working out for him enough here. He's going into double defense too, is the thing, and he doesn't have Titans, so he really needs that. He needs that boost from Titans. I think that could be enough if he goes attack speed with Titan's Bane. There it is. Attack speed boost probably as well might be necessary, because Titans, instead of like XE or Chins, of course, you're sacrificing the attack speed itself. So.
Yeah, I definitely do like the fact he's picked up that Executioner, especially into the double defense coming out from Linan. Interestingly enough, the Hell also doesn't have any penetration in the build at the moment. I wonder if she'll opt to go into it, because Matrix does have double defense. It seems like she's doing a lot of damage around over time.
Yeah, it's crazy. She doesn't have pen. It's just... she still does so much damage, though. That's Hell late game, and that's what I was talking about, people completely underestimating. It's just what a powerhouse this god still is.
It's not like complete burst damage, or it's like she's chipping away constantly at the Vamana. She's...
In these extended engagements, she thrives.
Exactly.
It's like a Chronos late game, you know? It's like, it's actually mind-blowing in a very different way, you know? Like you said, it's more of chipping away and getting these extended engagements and healing herself up too, and just keeping the fight going forever and getting to slow you and just control your movement. It's something you never want to see, never want to let see the light of day, this late game Hell.
I think this build is very good for kiting, but we'll see how well it does in taking objectives. She's lacking the Obsidian Shard, which means her structure damage is going to be lower, especially since she doesn't have a lot of power in the build other than the Warlock Sash being amplified by the Rod. We'll see how she does taking the objectives and whether she'll suffer because of this build in that aspect.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know about the Shield of Regrowth. It complements her style so well, but unfortunately with the double defense in tow, you just really don't have the room for it, you know? It's not something that you can't get away with both. So, yeah, it's a great kind of like flavor pick. Oh, this is scary stuff. If Matrix takes this, he can take a lot off of it. But he respects Linan's movement so much. He keeps trying to turn it.
It's crazy to see a god with a dash just not being able to catch up to this dash. She's so fast. The combination of the slow she has on her too, as well as the movement speed she gets when using her heal, it just she can constantly fight. Perhaps a Gem of Isolation would be good here as well. Really keep that Vamana away, as well as help lock it down, because we're seeing quite a lot of the Vamana escape on very low health. Perhaps getting that Gem of Isolation.
Yeah, it's just where does he have room for it, you know? I think you kind of have to go the Warlocks or the Gem of Isolation in this case, especially with Hide of the Nemean and Breastplate. Like when you go double defense and Warlocks, it limits what other itemization you can go so much, like incredibly hard.
She does have that free K potion now, though. That'll be a huge power spike.
Yeah, that might be able to make up for some of the missing pen. Yeah, now her 2 does have penetration on it, Maz. I forget exactly how the 2 works. You don't know either, do you?
Okay, so it says here the dark protection debuff 5 to 25%. So yeah, it does. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, no, I definitely got it from chat, too. Don't worry.
So is that wait, no, it's not percent, it's just flat. It's 25 flat.
Yeah, all I know is that she does a lot more damage to you after she starts hitting you with the 2. It's not just the slow. That's why it's such a strong ability, too. And I think it goes overlooked a ton.
Yeah. 25 flat pen is still very strong. It's not quite as good as a percentage pen coming into this double defense, but it's something, and it's something that's just helping her a lot in these fights.
This could be the final fight, but no, it looks like both players both used one active. He's just not doing enough, though, to Matrix. You see, like, he's not getting as big numbers as he needs, I feel like.
The hell you're talking about here?
Yeah, because he should be able to kill him in this position, given how much damage he has. I think at this point, given the lead that he has, he needs to advantage shield regrowth, get that obsidian and just all in him. But I mean, he definitely knows his character better than me. Just sometimes, you know, you overlook something because of a style choice, like the shield of regrowth.
No, I agree with you. I would like to see Leon pick up an obsidian shard instead of a shield of regrowth, but he's playing his game and he's playing it well, and we'll see what he continues to do. We'll see if he adapts in the build or whether he'll continue in Ruby's strategy.
Oh, is Matrix trying to backdoor? No! No! Oh, thank God for the back from Linan. Now he knows, too, and he should put up wards. He's got him, too. Damn, that's grimy. But he is up, is the thing. So you can be like, he's up, though. And Hell does win this in the late game. So, you know, it always just still looks so grimy, especially to watch it in this kind of perspective, you know?
Yeah, agreed. Vamana is a character which is very good at backdooring, just because his ult is so strong.
Oh yeah, he would have took that thing in a second.
Constant healing, as well as the penetration he's got from the Titan's Bane on the Phoenix. We have to see Leon. He needs to be cautious of this now. He's seen that he's has the mindset to do it. So we need to see her play more protective of her Phoenix.
But he might actually just go for it. Yeah, Linan's just kind of letting it happen. I'm not sure why. I don't know if he's
backing, but it's too late, I feel like.
Yeah, it is very strange. Oh, and Matrix not getting that much off of it is actually going to have to back up.
Wow.
I know. Oh my God, if he lost off of that, could you imagine? I know the chat loves to see backdooring get destroyed, and the YouTube comments, of course. No one more than the YouTube comments. So I imagine Linan's got a few more fans this game. But try to remember that it is a very tough late game for Vamana here, and there's not a lot he can do. He can't fight into it.
The micro plays from Linan is actually incredible. Like, he's healing his creeps after Matrix uses his death mage on them. Like, just that presence of mind to do that is crazy. Like,
I'm trying to click on him during fights and I can't even find him. Oh, this could be it though.
A lot of damage.
Matrix getting so much.
Slow. It's just such a strong
wow.
tool.
Yes, it is. Wow, it looked like Linan was really slow there for a second. Big damage. Oh, he does hit the 3. He's gonna. Oh, you can never count Linan out. He's too. Linan might be able to turn this. How much more mana does he have? He baited him. He baited him with the dude. Oh my God. He said he's I can take this. But Matrix just turned around and started autoing him in the face. Titan's Bane plus Fatalis was able to do enough.
Really, really close fight. Linan almost got out of it as well. It was so close. Just a little bit of overconfidence there. And it cost him possibly a Phoenix. I don't know though. Do you think he can get this in time?
15 seconds. Does he have ult? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Actually, his ult didn't do much to it before, but if he starts with the ult and then lets the creeps do the rest. He's not doing that. Okay, he's starting with the ult a little more awkwardly, but yeah, he will still definitely take it.
This Phoenix is going
Could have taken it quicker with my methods, I'm gonna say, but you know what I'm saying. It's not gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna cost him. It's unfortunate for Linan that Matrix also has so much escape potential and so much survivability. Wow, if Matrix still had his ult, he would be able to backdoor this so quickly.
And this is what Linan needs to be careful of. Like, Matrix has shown that he's willing to backdoor this. I want to see more defensive wards coming out now. Possibly a ward by the blue buff. In case of Mana tries to go behind the Phoenix for the backdoor.
I like how much Matrix has adapted with his build throughout the game. It's really impressive, and it is smart for him to finally realize that absence of Titan's Bane in this build was really holding him back.
And we do see the ward by the blue buff coming out.
Yeah.
Really well. Good placement from him.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to remember that's the kind of game that you're playing too, because it's, you know, sometimes there's like the code of ethics in Duel where you don't backdoor, and I doubt Linan has found himself in a position where he gets backdoored that often, given that he's usually playing on lower tier gods.
A win is a win, unfortunately. It doesn't matter how it's achieved, and when there's gems on the line, expect to see this play in this type of scenario.
Going for it, yeah.
He is going through it. Ult comes out. Should the Thorns activated? Can he do enough damage? That's the question.
Smart Aegis there, but he can't heal his own Titan. That's probably going to be... Oh, nope. Wait, why isn't he... Oh, okay. There we go. Jeez. I wasn't even tabbed in on Linan because I thought that Matrix was dead there already. But then Linan, I guess, also thought that Matrix was dead and just kind of turned. Almost let it die. But the Phoenix is going to come back in the time that Matrix... by the time that Matrix respawns, or at least by the time that Matrix can get there. So Linan will take the Phoenix here. She doesn't, you know what? She doesn't have pen though, so maybe she doesn't. Nah, she's got it. It's 20 seconds. No, she's not hitting it for much, but she's still gonna be able to take it. Yeah.
This Phoenix is going down, but she will not be able to end off this. We need to see the Vamana.
She needs to back immediately, though, because Matrix will just run to the Titan.
Exactly.
She needs to get her... Oh, no. She's just fighting him here. She's crazy. Oh, I love it. I actually love That's amazing. But Matrix is willing to race.
They're both back.
But she's willing to take it. But Ken... Oh my God. I don't think she can do this if Matrix is here. Wait, she can! Oh, wait, no!
God!
Oh my God!
She's spamming laughs as well.
She laughed!
Yeah. Oh my God.
I would have laughed too. That was sick as shit.
Really well played. Props to Linan.
Did she hit it with her one? I didn't think she could hit that with her one. She must have autoed it.
I guess so.
Because she had to go into light stand, so none of her abilities could hit it. So it really was just an auto.
Oh no, her one hits
it hits
damage
Titan,
now.
But it hits the Titan. I thought it only
I'm pretty
hit.
Sure.
Oh, it hits enemies too. I thought it just hit gods.
It can hit gods as well.
Oh, I thought
it hits gods, enemy gods as well. So.
Okay.